Guys, I'm done. I'm finished. First semester over. Period. I feel great. It's great. It's a good time to be alive. Like, what a time to be alive. I'm so happy. Like, I'm finally done with this thing called school, because I'm literally dropping out. I've had enough. Don't think I can do another semester of this. So yeah, it's time for me to quit. It's been fun though. It's really not been fun. That's why I'm quitting. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl H Mary, back at it again with another video. You know what, I'm a bit too hungry to record right now. I'm gonna go eat and then I'll come back, you know, with higher energy. Let's try this again later. Hey guys, I'm back. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling so much better now that I put something in my system. Like, I haven't really like talked on here one-on-one with y'all for a minute, so let's have a chat. Like, what's been going on with me for school? That's basically what my life's been like. I wake up at 9 o'clock each morning, log on to the Zoom call, then log on to the next Zoom call, then log on to the next Zoom call, and then go do my homework. Then I go to sleep, then we repeat. Oh, did I forget to mention that I eat? Oh yeah, because I don't. You don't have time for that. There's no time. There's no time. But anyway, let's talk a bit about, you know, my first semester. I'm finally done with it, and I just submitted my last assignment of the semester. It's actually due at 3:30, but I turned it at like 1 something, so you know, getting ahead or whatever. And it's really been like that. Like, I honestly can say that I've really been on top of my work this semester, and that was the one thing, like, going into college I was really scared about. I was scared that I wouldn't like be on top of my work. You know, in high school I really struggled with like turning in assignments on time, making sure I got in my work. But in college, like, I can say that I've really changed my ways. Like, I've been turning in my assignments on time, turning them in ahead of time, ahead of schedule, not leaving stuff off really till the last minute. My work ethic has definitely improved. Also in high school, I was really poor at like studying and like preparing myself for like tests and quizzes. But I can say that I really did change. Like, I've really been studying. Like, I've never studied before like this in my life, especially for like comp sci and like math. I've never put in that much energy into a class ever in my life before, and it's really crazy. And I just feel like I'm doing so well. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Everything's going great. So yeah, I had 5 classes this semester. Math 140, that's calculus. CMSC 131, and that's computer science. I had English 101, and I had communications 107. As a computer science major, those are the classes that they recommend for you going in your freshman year. Communications and English, I feel like those were like my easiest classes. Like, I breezed through them. My teachers were chill. They will definitely get you through the semester. Take your 100% A and dip, okay? You need to dip, okay?
Then leave. Then leave.
You need that A and you need to go. You need to carry on. You know, keep it pushing, because we don't have time for that, you know? We don't have time for that. Math was rough. Math was really rough, and that was my hardest class of the semester. It was really, really hard. It was the most challenging. I had to put in the most effort in order to get the grade that I got. I ended up getting a B- actually in the class, which honestly was the grace of God, because I didn't even deserve the grade that I got, to be honest with you. Like, I struggled for that B-, and I'm honestly proud of myself, because like, I took calculus before. It's calculus I'm taking. I took calculus before in high school, and I got B, B, C, B. Those were my grades for each quarter for high school. So I wasn't really surprised that it was like I was struggling with it, because obviously you take it in high school. It's not even as hard as when you take it in college. And that's one of the things I regret. I regret not putting in more effort to get the 4 that I needed for calculus in high school. That way I wouldn't have to take honestly, it was rough. I'm not even gonna cap to you, but I mean, I feel like it's doable. The homework was a lot. You had homework every single week. And we had live lectures and everything. Like, but for English and communications, my lectures weren't live. Like, I didn't have lectures every single day. But for math, I had lectures Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and he expected you to be there. It was 4th grade, and you have quizzes on Wednesday, tests on Friday. Like, it was wild. It was honestly wild. And I finished class and finished with a B-. I think I deserve some applause. Thank you guys. But yeah, that was how that class went. Computer science was my favorite class by far. Like, it was so informative. Like, when I tell you guys, I knew nothing. I knew nothing about computer science. Like, I took computer science classes in like high school and stuff like that, but it was never really like the same. You feel me? Like, I didn't learn as much as I did in this class. Like, Fauzi, if you take computer science 131, I'm telling you right now, you need to get in Fauzi's class. If you want to get a good grade, get in Fauzi's class immediately. Because the fact that I learned something, and I've taken this class about 2 other times, I learned nothing from those 2 times. Like, I didn't even know what a method was. I didn't know what a class was. And I was in AP computer science, and I didn't know what that was. Like, I would be in the coding class in high school. He would be like, Hazel, what's a class? And I'd be like,
That's true.
Class? What is that? Nani? Bo? Kid? Like, it never added up. Like, it just never made sense. But now I know what that is, and I can say with my chest what that is. I can say that. I'm not gonna do it on the camera because I don't like being under pressure like that. But I promise you I know what a class is. I just don't know how to explain it to you right now. But I know what a class is now, and I'm really proud of myself. Don't ask me what I got on that test because it don't matter. You in my business? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Excuse me? You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
Do not do that. And it's crazy because like the exams I would fold, but the classes like I'll be getting A's. That's how you know it's like it's not serious. So those are how basically my classes went down. So computer science, I ended up getting a B- as well. It was, and this is me learning something. Like, this is me understanding how to do everything. Like, the thing is, like, the final I kind of folded. Like, I knew I folded like on the final. I didn't do as well as I wanted to, and I know that's gonna bring my grade down. Cause right now, like as of right now, I have a B+. I have an 87%. That final, I think, is gonna bring it down a couple percentage points. So worst case scenario, I get a B- in the class. Math, I got a B- as well. English and communications, I got A's, and then obviously my advisory class was my 5th class, and obviously I got an A. Basically completion points for everything. I think that GPA is like a 3.2, I think, which is insane. Like, the whole minus plus system really blows me, but it's definitely like a 3.2. That's my GPA. I'm not mad at it. I think I could have done better. 3.2, I'll gladly take that GPA any day of the week. I don't think it's that bad, so that's that. But the one thing that really like blew me about like the whole college thing, and the thing that blows me about MCPS, like Montgomery County Public Schools, like that's where I went to do, like that's where I did my public schooling. Let me start over because that didn't really make sense. But the one thing that really like blew me about being in MCPS, Montgomery County Public School, in middle school we used to take midterms and we used to have finals. But then when I went to high school, all of that stopped. So we didn't have midterms and we didn't have finals. So when I got to Maryland, I was like, oh, so we gotta be studying. We gotta be taking midterms and finals. And that threw me for a loop. I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready. She wasn't ready.
I was not ready for that. Like, I was just like, midterm, final.
Drake? Drake?
What are you talking about? Because that's not in my vocabulary. we didn't do that. We didn't do that back in the day. We didn't, I said back in the day like it was not just like 6 months ago. But we really did not used to do anything like that. It actually like scared me. So like I actually had to put in effort. Like I actually had to study because we had finals and stuff like that. And like the AP exams, like I guess that would count as like a final, but did I ever really like put in energy for that? Obviously not, because I didn't get a 4 or 5. I always got like 3s, 2s. I didn't really know how to study for those things, so I had to quickly learn that in order to like pass my classes, because the midterms and the finals, honey, I wasn't ready. I was not ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. One thing I will say, I think college online is definitely easier than like college going to classes every day. First of all, you don't have to wake up like extremely early every day. I mean, it depends on how your schedule is, but even if you have an 8 a.m., like you don't have to wake up until like 7:55. If you were in school, you have to get up at like 7:30 so you can walk all the way to your destination, blah blah blah. Also, you can really like time manage because there's not as many distractions. Like being on campus, obviously like there's parties every week, there's all your friends like going out places and stuff like that as you want to do, since you have all this freedom. But I mean, if you're at home, or even if you're like in the dorm, there's like at least 50% less distractions than there usually would be. Like I feel like I was more distracted in high school than I was in this semester of college. And I just think because there's way less distractions. So I mean, it's really you and your books. Like it's really you and your computer. You want a Zoom call, and then you go turn in the work that they ask you for, and that's really about it. Argue with me in the comments if you think that going to school is easier. I think it's way easier to take classes online. And also like when classes are asynchronous and your teacher just records the lecture, I feel like that's useful, because that's what my computer science teacher did. So we just go look at the lecture, take notes. Then, you know, if you don't understand something, you can just hit the 10-second button and take it back 10 seconds, you feel me? But the one thing, like, which was really a very serious trade-off, I was really lonely and sad most of this semester, like, and I was so lonely like a lot of the time, like, because I just didn't know who to talk to. Like, it's my first semester going into a school I barely know anyone. I don't know anyone. And like, of course, like there's people from my school that go to UMD, but I mean, it's not really the same. Like, it's like people I didn't really talk to like that in the first place. So like, it was just like weird. Like, you see them, they go to your school, and you're like, should I talk to them? Should I say something? But then you never really talk to them in the first place, so it was kind of weird. The one thing I wish I had was like friends. I sound really dumb right now, but I didn't meet anyone new. So I felt alone most of the time. Like, I'd just be struggling on an assignment and wanting to talk to someone. Like, not even to get help for the assignment, but just to tell someone that, like, yeah, I'm struggling. And I didn't have that, like, and I really hated that. Like, that was the one trade-off from online school to in-person. And it was a really big trade-off too, you feel me? It was just lonely. Like, I was just sad. I don't know, hopefully next semester, like, I'm gonna actively look for people to talk to. Like, I'm gonna go out of my way to talk to people. And it's crazy too, because like there were people from UMD like that would hit me up on my DMs and like try to strike conversation, but I'm really terrible at communicating. Like, even in person. Like, I'm just really antisocial, but at the same time, like, I don't like not having people around me to like talk to. Like, that's what I really lacked. And it's crazy because like I know there are 2 people down the street right now from my house that are in UMD, and I have not like even hit them up or even talk to them. Next semester I'm gonna actively look to change that. Next semester I'm most definitely still staying home, and I would recommend for anyone else to stay home, save that dough. Honestly, I would prefer to use my scholarship money for my own stuff more than spending it on housing. When I have a house, I'm just gonna stay home. And I understand, like, some people just can't do that. Like, some people, the situation at home is bad and they need to leave. If you and your mom just got into a petty argument and you're like, I'm trying to leave, I'm trying, like, trust me, I promise you, there were so many times this semester my mom would just blow me in and I'll just be like, all right, I'm leaving. I'm not coming back next semester. Like, I'm literally going to campus and I'm never coming back. But it was never like serious, you feel me? Oh, my mother is calling me.
Hazel.
Yes, mom.
I saw some bracelet. Let me show you whether you like it.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can, stay home. Like, and I would recommend that. And I'm gonna stay home next semester too. We'll just try again next year because it's honestly, it's not even worth it at the end of the day. Like, is it even worth it to like go to campus? Like, what are you even doing there? I just think it's inconvenient. And I'd rather be in my house comfortable where I can take a poo whenever I want. But I'm serious, like, this is life. I'd rather just go in my house where I can take a poo and be comfortable than go to that dorm and be scared that my poo's gonna drop in the toilet and make sounds. That's my one fear, and that's why I'm scared to go to campus. Like, it's really that. It's the sharing a bathroom for me that I just can't do. So I won't be doing that. I really think that's all I wanted to say. Like, I just wanted to get y'all hip on like life, what's been going on with me. I hope y'all are not really expecting me to be active. Like, I'm doing this for like me, so I'll do it on my own terms. If I post a video, I post a video, you feel me? I'm really excited for next semester to take my plant sciences because, you know, I'm scary and I don't want to take biology, chemistry, or physics. So I'm taking plant sciences. Hopefully just plant some plants. If not, I'll just withdraw. Other than that, like, it's gonna be great. Gonna take the part 2 of comp sci and math, and then I'll take a history class. But my schedule next semester is not looking cute. I don't like it, but we move. I mean, what else can you really do? It is what it is. So
It is what it is. It is what it is.
you can't really do anything about it, so we just move. But yeah, if plant sciences is not what I think it is, if it's not growing plants in my backyard, I'm literally withdrawing from the class. But yeah, I think that's really all that I had to say to y'all today. But yeah, it's been fun talking to you guys. Thank you to my 71 subscribers for subscribing. I can't believe I'm already at 71 subs. I have a lot of videos I just need to edit and then send off to you. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for liking. Thank you guys for listening to my little chat today. Chat with Hayes, I'll call it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Excuse me. But I'll catch you in the next vid. Peace.